Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. Look at that boat go. Welcome back to Skylines II. It's zooming, man. Dude's just moving. Today, we are going to leave that space there because I remembered that I wanted to leave that space there. We're also going to leave most of this space alone. But we are going to extend out this way just a little bit and start bringing in... So residential out this way, I'm probably just gonna regret this. Oh no, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna bring this. Okay, that was a little too far. But you know what? No, actually, let's just follow that coastline back with some weird angles here. Do I want to curve this around? No, I want this to come to a T because I will want this to eventually come in behind the stadium. So let's go straight at a 90 to here, and then go to our continuous road tool and just follow this contour line right here for a minute. Not for very long. Just for a minute. Actually, before we do that, let's bring out our other road that we know we want to come into, which is right here. Let's bring that out to where we want this to roughly end. So I'm going to go there, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to connect these two ends. That's the goal here. So I'm going to go straight that way, up this way, and this is where I think I want my guidelines on. Yep, I'm actually kind of okay with that. I don't like this section though. Let's try again. You know, it's okay to try again. So the complex curve is the one I don't really understand. Like, it's like define your middle point and then click it. I mean, that's okay. That's fine. It's also not what I want. So let's try again with the continuous road tool. Oops, I did not mean to click. That was an accidental click. So to bring that up, and then I want it to go right here and then back down. Maybe not that severe. And then I kind of want to come out a little straighter for just a bit. And then let's use simple curve with our guidelines. Yeah, I'm happier with that. Okay, cool. And then over here, we're going to do some more low density stuff. So again, I'm just going to continue the whole idea of alleys, basically, with a bit of separation off of our main road. That's not going to connect right there perfectly, but oops. There's another thing City Skylines does right. I'm able to change from curve to straight without having to redo the road. That's good. That's a good thing. And I would definitely give them props for getting that right. Let's go straight through right here. Because that was, something you could not do in City Skylines 1. If you started on the wrong tool, you were stuck in the wrong tool. So this isn't going to want to connect. I can already tell. Let's turn off our guidelines here. Yeah, no matter what I do, it's doing some weird stuff. But I might be okay with this weird stuff because of just how the neighborhood's going to be anyway. And then let's do just a curve up like that. Oh, I don't know how I managed to dip down like that, but I did. Okay, so snap to existing geometries on. So you would think it would snap to that road a little better. Maybe if I get rid of zoning cell length. No. Existing geometry. Is it zone grid? That's You would just there. Now it snaps to that road perfectly. We're going to try our best to come in at a 90 in the middle of that corner. Totally a dangerous intersection. But, and then on this side, I want to continue some shopping. Just not right against the road this time, because I don't want them on that side, but I do want it everywhere else. And then the rest of this is going to be low density. So I'm just going to get the paintbrush out, and we're going to get some smaller lots and different size things going on. Going to maintain some density with it. And we may wind up getting rid of these ones back here. Just want to see what they do. You know what? I think they're fine. It doesn't look like they're going to destroy that at all. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Awesome. So, over to this direction, I want to continue the larger roads. Turn all these on and then turn that back off. And I don't remember how far we were going last time. 208. And bring this out. Oh, I'm in curve mode. I'm just going to click out of that just to make sure I don't get anything weird. So, 208, what are you doing? Why are you... 208. 208's the number I'm looking for here again. Come on. What's it doing? It's like 208, 310, 5 million. Yeah, I don't understand what that is at all. Not at all. We're going to, again, continue with the larger roads here. I don't remember how long it needs to go, so I'm going to go up. And then I think we're going to leave this hill alone. I don't want to disturb it. We'll bring this up it, but I don't think I want to leave maybe this for a park or something like that. So, this is going to be tricky here. I'm going to turn my guidelines on and see if I can't get a guideline for that down there. Actually, let's just go to the smaller roads, turn the guideline back off. We can bring a larger road through back here where it's a little flatter. I think that would make more sense anyway. So let's just bring that up. And this is the best I've gotten a grid to not just destroy itself since I've played this game. And it's making me a little happier, honestly. Because that was just my big complaint. And yes, I do know that I've got a dozen tiles that I can buy. And we'll get there. Don't you stress, friend. We'll get there. I just don't want to do them just yet. That's all it comes down to. Just don't want to do it yet. Let's bring this all the way back to there-ish. And bring this on over as well. A little bit of a hill here, but I think it'll be all right. That will eventually probably wind up coming right up along the coast and then dipping back that way and go over to that island. But I will most likely knock down a lot of those hills. I just don't think we need them. I think they're going to be in our way. Okay, so why did that go wrong? Let's go all the way back to here. Because if that's all nice and square to each other, you would think that one would have been as well. Because they're all coming off the same grid. But it's not okay for some reason. So, let's just experiment. We'll turn off snap to zone grid, whatever that means. Yeah, I keep getting the break in the exact same place. So we'll turn that back on and we'll get rid of zone length and go there. And I did get the crosshatch in the middle of the road. So maybe if we go to the middle of the road here, nope, still breaks in the same two spots. So let's do this. I want to keep my geometry on and I want 90 degrees. Maybe if we turn off sides building. Since there's no building here, maybe that's throwing it off just a bit. I don't know. But here's what I find peculiar. You can see 90 degrees can be both 1008 and 1024. Which one's really 90? Maybe if I just go through the road. That helped some. It's still a little broken there. That definitely helped. Okay, so let's one more time and turn everything but our guidelines back on and just plow right on past this road. Aha! Okay, cool. Do we need that there? I don't really need this coming back out to make another connection out here, do I? I don't think I do. We'll see. We will see. And then I have no idea what the grid's going to look like back here on this. We're just going to kind of wing it and see what we come up with. I'm going to go past where I know I want this to end. And then we're going to bring this one on down as well. Look at it. It's actually doing what I want it to do. There we go. Cool. Look at that. It's a beautiful grid. Like I said, we're going to leave this space for something. I mean, I'm fine with continuing that way because we've kind of got a contour line there. All right, we can always just flatten some of that as we get there. Oh, we've done a thing. What do we get? District creation, policies, cool. Natural disasters, which means there's going to be a tornado every 2 seconds. Forestry, cool. Transportation, which we probably want to get that in soon, but parks is the thing that I'm most excited about. So let's buy some tiles. I'm sure we'll see a tornado any second now. I know I want all of that for our forestry. I kind of like to get this little island filled out all the way. And then let's just go and get all of that as well. And right there. And that uses 12 of our 18. But it also spends $132,000. But I'm kind of okay with that. Let's just get... Oh, that's 19. Oof. What don't we want then? Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's get that. And that's 18 of 18, $224,000. But we have a much, much larger area in which to build. We will eventually get over there and get some geothermal, I promise. But for now, I want... Hello. I'm pressing all the buttons. For now, I want to get some forestry going because obviously, why wouldn't I? But I also want to take a look at our other natural resources and see what we've got. Man, I managed to put industry right on top of fertile land. That was good. We've got some oil and ore way over there. Stone can go anywhere, so we may get some stone industry going out here as well. But I want to start with forestry. So I'm going to bring the collector kind of around the forest so that we can start thinking about where it's going to go over that way. And I want to try to roughly follow our topography, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it's already kind of going uphill a little bit, so I think what we'll do is I just want to see where I want this to go. I know I want to make a connection like there. Probably going across from here to there, those two high spots. We can always modify the end of it if we need to. Actually, I think I'd rather go across like there. I know I can't yet, but let's just put this here as my guideline of where we're aiming for, and then come in with the continuous tool, turn off that for now, and try to find a line that we can follow around here roughly. It does not have to be perfect. It just has to be decent. So now I think I do want my guidelines. I was really hoping to see where that goes straight. That's about right there. Look at that. Well, that's nice. I like the way that works. And it's not too sharp of a curve for what's going to be an arterial between islands and eventually having another highway connection down there. Yep, there was a tornado. And apparently that tornado caused a train accident? No, it's a car. There's a car that was just parked out on the the railroad tracks. Yeah, no, it definitely caused an accident. Yeah, tornadoes, tornadoes and fires are way, way, way too frequent in this game. Almost comically so. It's weird how often you get fires. So we're gonna do just a little gravel. No, let's do an alley for the forestry. And we're gonna bring that back here, and we're gonna do a couple. We're just gonna bring it right up to the top of the hill. We're probably gonna do a couple of forestry buildings. I think they can occupy the slopes okay. I've not done forestry before, so we are gonna learn together whether or not this works. So we've got good amounts back here. So let's put it here. Let's get it lined up with that, but then plop it like right there and run the road over to it. And to make sure that we get it, that's really hard to see. Where's the building? Oh, is it doing that thing? Yep, it's doing that thing. So there's something weird with the industry buildings. And again, this is just broken. That, like, you can see them flash. Like, there, if I place it now, it'll be fine. If I place it there, it won't be fine. So let's make sure I'm lined up to the road still. I am. And then kind of go back over here. And I want to keep it in about that same footprint, because when I deleted it, it made baby trees. And there. And now, see, it's fine. But earlier it was doing, a weird. So I've got snap to the edge of the building on, so I'm going to run that like that. And then I'd kind of like to be able to see, where's your driveway, man? You not have a driveway? We're gonna say that little section right there is the driveway. And we're just going to run that straight back again, just totally disrespecting the topography. And then come into here and make this dude huge. Like all the way to the edge of that. And then I want to bring it up to this road. And then I just kind of want to follow the circle mostly. I want 90 degrees here. There we go. Kind of hard to see what I was doing there. And then here I want to come over that way and bring this up to the road. And then I want a point here on 90 right to the edge. And then we're going to fill up this circle. We're just going to keep adding points and dragging points and everything to mostly fill it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to get it pretty doggone close to the edge of the area. So I'm going to do that real quick. Nice big half circle of forestry. And then we could, do another smaller one there, another smaller one there. And I think we will. I think we'll have like this big guy. It's currently available for rent. But I think we'll have that big guy there. And then a couple smaller ones right in through here. They don't think they cost anything to run, do they? Nope. So we're going to do one like there-ish. And then one like... Come on. Oh, that's right. It's not placing that anymore. It's wanting to have me draw in the boundaries of the industry. That's fine. So can I do the thing, please? There it is. So again, why can't I just go there? I don't know. Why do I have to add a node? It's silly. It's just silly. So we'll come up to the edge on that one. And we'll bring this one right up to the edge at a 90 over here. There'll be a small little gap where the road is, and that's good, because that's what I want. So can I move that up there now? Nope. Bring that to here. We're going to bring this one right up to this road. And this will come up right to the road like that. And that one will be a bit more of a square. And then we'll come over here to this guy. Maybe can I just switch like that? I can. Cool. So I just click on one and I switch right over to it. That's nice. That's well done. I haven't done a whole lot with the industries yet. Mainly because I get frustrated when I play and never really get this far. I just realized the game's still paused. Maybe we won't miss a tornado that way. It feels like that was on the road, but I guess not. And we'll run this out at a 90 all the way to the edge there. And then this, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Overlapping items. My bad. There we go. And this one will round out this edge just a little bit. That does work really well. So it'll probably take a minute before we get anybody in here. No, never mind. They immediately. Okay, that works. I'll take it. And now we've got a lot more space to work with. We've also got some additional demand with office and with high density residential. So we want to think about some of those demands. But first, I want to think about maybe connecting our alley through here because I didn't do that earlier. Oh, good, it didn't break anything. And then we'll get rid of these stubs. Oh, that's going to delete that whole road. Okay. The bulldozer could do with a little bit more chill than it currently has. It certainly goes a bit gangbusters sometimes, and does weird things. Okay, you don't wanna do what I want you to do, huh? I swear I hear another tornado. No, it's just the wind blowing. The tornado animation in this game absolutely cracks me up. Wow, look at these industry trucks going in. Logging trucks. Very cool. Though, why are they bringing logs in if we're going to be cutting them down? I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Hey, I see those where I live a lot. All that type of equipment. I live in a very forested area, and there's a lot of forestry related industry where I live. So these are not running at their maximum efficiency, but if you notice, they're all missing employees, and we will resolve that by getting more people in our town, because we are losing a bit of money and we want to deal with that as well. And to deal with that, I want to create an island community over here, because why not? I mean, I'd want to live on an island. And I'm not even kidding. So this is something that I think should work like City Skylines did. When I go over the water, it should just know I want a bridge. It should just know. So what I will do is go to right. Oh, that is doing some strange stuff. I will go to right here, and then I'm going to start going up. Oh, I did not want that big of a step. Whoops. There, that's what I want to change right there. So we'll just go up like that and see if that's enough to get us over, and it is. So we'll go to there, and that looks all right, and then we'll go back down to the ground. And this is just going to come straight through and come in at a T back here. And then we are going to T this way. And a little bit that way. And then this road can go down just a little farther. And then it's going to come straight across. We're going to have a bit of a grid over here, but not exactly, because this is now going to come up and then back down to right here. I want it to come in right off the bridge. So we're going to do that. And that's going to feed in to right there. And I want it to snap to that end. I don't really want to create anything extra. There we go. And then over here, we'll do something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then it's going to be a grid, but, you know, not a horrible, horrible grid. Definitely gets broken up towards the back, just by the nature of how we build things. Though I don't like that. Ew. Maybe we come in like grid there and then here. That's a little better. I can live with that a little bit better. And then this one can go right about here. Not perfect, but that's okay. Not everything has to be perfect. And then out here, let's bring this just off like that. And then find out where this road needs to go, which is right here. And then we're going to bring the alley itself back out right about. Man, all of that information is just cluttering each other's visibility. I can't see what I'm doing here. There we go. That'll be fine. Cool. Now to give us a nice little island community here. And we're going to put a park in. Right over in the middle here, we're going to have, actually, and I'm tempted to get the larger ones. I really, really am tempted to get the larger ones. I'm going to do a small plaza, like right off the bridge. We're going to do a little strip of commercial. I don't want that tool. Right here, just so there is some shopping on this island. I think that would be beneficial. But I'd really like to get in a playground and a dog park as well. Let's do the dog park out here. looking out over the water. What a great place to go walk your dog. And have your dog go run into the freaking water and splash around like my dog used to do, and then come out smelling like the lake, which, trust me, was not a good thing. There we go. And we'll throw a playground in back there, and we need to definitely get parks and things going in over there. But we're going to deal with it. Don't worry. So then this is all going to be fairly densely put in here, but I would like to... This is where I would like to be able to see the topography, because I know I've got some challenges happening here, but I no matter what I do, I can't really see them. So we should be able to see terrain heights in zoning as well. That needs to be a thing. I don't want that there. Yeah, so sorry you lose your house. I'm not really sorry. Let's do maybe like one there. I don't want to get too close to the dog park. I mean, nobody wants to smell the dog poops, right? I don't know. Maybe you do. I'm not going to judge if you do, but... okay, no, I'm totally going to judge if you want to smell dog poops. What's wrong with you? That's gross. It's late. I'm goofy. It's been a long day. So then here, I think we'll go like to about there. And then this will just go wha-bam. Oh, hello. Oh, that would look cool out here on the island. Oh, maybe we could like run a little stub and put him right there. Let's look and see what within 500 meters. How far is 500 meters? So like if we put it there, 500 meters is only going to cover that island. We'd be better off with it over there, but I really kind of want it just sitting here on this island, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with it. Where's the road need to go? Yeah, I can make this work. So the road is going to be... I can't tell. I think it's up here though. Yeah, we're gonna try this. We're gonna drop him in right there. Yeah, that's where I thought the road went. Okay, cool. Though that leveled all that out, and that doesn't quite look right with that big hump back there. So let's fix that little hump. There's my humps. Let's grab that, bring that down to a low size and a low strength. And now the horsies can see. I saw you defy physics and merge with that other horse. So maybe we can come up just a skosh right after that. And then get across. Yeah, I think this will work. Still don't want to come off at 180 though. Look at that. That is just... Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's happy now. Cool. And then can I get a guideline to bring me home here? No. There we go. That's what I wanted. Sorry about your houses. A rock musician needed his own private lane. Cool. So that will give us a bit of a benefit to the island. They'll all get +2 well-being, but I would want this to have a bit higher well-being anyway, because, I mean, living on an island. Also, how's Fiona doing? She's wealthy. She's sleeping. Good for her. And, you know, he's a wealthy kid. He goes to elementary school. Wonder what... Oh, they moved already. Cool. There we go. Good for you starting elementary school. Let's take a look at the education pipeline and see how many people we have ready for... That's not education. For college. Not very many still. So I'm going to hold off for just a minute until we have a few more. I know that that demand will spike up once I build one, but I just want to wait just a little bit. Well, this island's going to have a hard time with education because the school's way over there. But we're going to have buses soonish, so we should be all right. How are we doing on money? We're slowly coming back up. So let's start thinking about the next things we want to zone in. And we do have a huge demand for office, but I bet if I build one, that will satisfy that whole demand. But I'm going to go ahead and just plan for them anyway. Just right there. And then, yeah, we got two. We got two offices, and that absolutely took care of all of our demand. Kind of figured that would be the case. But behind our offices, we're going to do a little bit of low rent housing. And again, I want to control the size of these buildings. I'm already not the happiest with these up against the low density, and we may change that out to be our row homes instead. In fact, we're going to just go ahead and do it. I'm going to de-zone it first. How did that wind up on EU? Oh, that's right. I switched to EU stuff a long time ago and never switched back. That's fine, I guess. So let's de-zone to right there. And we're going to switch to row homes. I think I de-zone that whole thing. Yeah. So we should be good to bring the zoning in all the way up to there. And then all the way to there. And then as soon as that one starts building, we can put it in. Yeah, see, that's just a little too large, in my opinion. We will build up to that height eventually, but I feel like that's just a bit much right now. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's encourage him to go away. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get in the other row home that can go right here. And then let's see what I get with just... That was a 3x3 a minute ago? No, that was a 2x3 a minute ago. So let's do... Instead of that, and this will probably give me the exact same result. What if I do that? Actually, no, that's good. That's very good. So we're gonna take a beat here, and we're gonna get rid of the office zoning because now we know how big we want this high density stuff to be. I'm gonna get rid of the offices that are here because now we have just a skosh more space for them. And I'm also going to, yeah, I don't know how big I need to leave of a gap, so we're just not gonna worry about it. There we go. We'll just have to have some coming in on that side street, and we'll just have to be okay with it. I'm okay with it, so hopefully you are as well. So we continue to have our demand for high density, and we're going to continue to meet that demand, but we're only going to do it a couple of houses at a time, so I don't want them to get too large. Basically, I'm just going to zone till that kills our demand, which, there we go. Demand dead. Not the man dead. Demand dead. So let's look at spending some development points. One of which we are going to go ahead and go get our university unlocked, so I have it. But the rest, we're going to go over here to parks. We're going to get park maintenance first. But I want to go ahead and get some quality of life stuff in here. I'm not going to go for large sports parks. One, because I don't have enough points. But two, I just don't think we need it yet. We're not going to go for trains just yet. The existing rail is over there. We may eventually run our own rail corridor between the islands. Whoa, hello, for transit, but that's not a today thing. That's not even a this month thing. It'll be next year probably before I'm ready to take on trains. No joke. I mean, it's November. So, yeah, welfare office I could do, but man, it really costs a lot to keep that thing up. So I'm not going to worry with it. And I think I'm just not going to worry with most of it. One thing I would love to see changed in this game is for this screen to tell me how much that building costs to run to help me make an informed decision. Because in my other playthroughs where I've just been kind of testing the waters and seeing how things work, I find myself unlocking buildings, and then I'm like, okay, that'll be a cool thing for my town. And then I go to place it, and it's a bad thing for my town because I can't afford it. Well, that's a little frustrating to run into that. It's definitely not a good feeling at all. So up against our density here, I think we are going to go in with some more row housing. And I don't remember how big these need to be. There we go, that big right there. because we do have the demand here. So we will do a couple of strips of these, and then eventually we will have our higher demand. I'm sorry, you have to tear that down because I made a mistake. My fault. You're tearing down your house. Sounds like government to me. And don't put it on that road; they'll go wonky. And cool, that satisfied that. Let's take a look at unemployment and all that good stuff as well. Unemployment's 1%. We have 500 jobs available. There's also a way to see company profitability. There we go. I wanted to see how our companies are starting to do, including these dudes. These dudes are going gangbusters. They're making a lot of money. Look at that. They're just raking it in, which I was kind of hoping would help us start raking it in as well, but it hasn't yet. But we do need to get a little bit more industry in. We have quite a bit of demand, so we can satisfy that. We can just make this our little industry corner and then eventually relocate industry to some other more suitable location in the city. That's a curve. But for now, I'm okay with it living out here. I just realized I left my snap twos on, and that did indeed cause the grid to be just a little off. So I will come back in and do it manually, and now that little gap that we had is gone, and that makes me happy. So I'll run that to there, and then this area right now, it's not a true cul-de-sac because we've got that connection in there, but I think we would do well with having another connection coming in. And we will fill in just a bit more industry right there. Trying to keep it off the coast because I don't want the pollution to spill over into that area. And we could probably even expand the landfill, but I don't know. Right now, it's nowhere near full. We are processing. We have... Are we good? I'm not sure I really know how to read that. I think we're good. What are you complaining about, dude? Why are you complaining about high rent in your own house? What is your problem? There, he's fine now. Speaking of complaints, we don't have the best stuff here. Unreliable healthcare coverage, high taxes, and lack of entertainment. That's parks. We need parks, and lots of them. And that's why I came through and got some of this stuff. We are going to go ahead and upgrade our high school with the big old stadium here. I'm going to bump it over to here so we can run some parking in that way. And that probably took care of a lot of our entertainment problem pretty quick with that. Because that provides, what, 2 outdoor recreation? Can you have more than one of those? You can? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that adds a whole 40 outdoor recreation. It does cost a lot for upkeep, but it seems like we're doing okay. And that will do good things for us there. What I want to do while I'm thinking about it is bring the road right around here like that. Cool. And then we maybe can get some more residential over this way. I think I'm just going to leave it though, because we've got like our power substation there, and I don't know, not the most pretty place to live. I wanted to come through in here and add in some of our sports parks. So we've got a tennis court, and this is kind of city land anyway, because the city services are here. So let's do a tennis court there, and right behind the police station, a couple of basketball courts. Like right there, and then a skate park there, and then we're going to come out between the police station and the fire station and do an outdoor gym, because everybody likes to watch the firemen play volleyball in the summertime. I did. There was a fire station just down the street from my house in Missouri, and they had a sand volleyball pit right out front, and I was very happy about that. I know terrible human being. I would like this to be able to go in the middle there, but it doesn't seem to want to. So instead, we'll do this. Just get a little path through here, just to allow people to come through this area. That's wanting to snap weird. All right, I'll take that. There we go. That'll get some connectivity through there. Let's go ahead and run one up this way as well. There we go. I think those are connected. Doesn't really look connected, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, I don't think that one's connected. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's try again. There, it's definitely connected. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of a weird graphical thing. I kind of see under the skate park too. So another complaint with City Skylines is there's just... the city's not alive the way it was in City Skylines 1. Like, this would have instantly had people skating on it. And we would have instantly had people not playing tennis, but at least in the tennis court. This isn't the greatest feeling to have just... yeah, there's people walking around. There's just... the city just... it doesn't feel as alive. I know you're walking here, but I'm changing my mind on what I'm doing with this. We are still going to run it straight down this way. But then right... okay, can you not do that, please? Okay, fine. Snap to the edge of that. I don't care. Right here, I want to switch to my continuous. Come up just a little bit and then make a better connection there. Yeah, it looks a lot better than what we had. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm not ignoring the demand. I'm just ignoring the demand. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but even those are a little too tall. I'm not quite happy with what we're getting here. So we're going to pause. We're going to dezone those two. I'm going to bulldoze them. And then we're going to replace them with a 2x2 and see. Yeah, that'll be better. Well, we do have the demand. We're going to get it. I know that you get more taxes out of larger buildings, and that's all well and good. But when those larger buildings aren't what you want, why are you in valid shape? Oh. Okay. You're still in valid shape. Huh? What? That should let me bulldoze over an office. Let's pause here and get rid of that. And that should just go through an office. There we go. Now it's fine. Whatever. The office came right back, so it's okay. That's weird. So we'll keep doing this until, yep, there we go. We have sapped demand, but we do still have medium density demand right there. And we're going to come way back over here and resume looking at parks. Because this area back here could certainly use something. We've got large plazas, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's exactly what we want in the middle of the community. Though, a large playground could be very beneficial back here. To the point that I think what we're going to do is run just a little dirt road right here. Right like that. And try to tuck this large playground in right behind these houses. Yeah, that works. And then we can now kill that and then put it back just to the length we need. Now that I know where I want it. There we go. Awesome. So we got a nice little playground over here at the end of a dirt road. Kids can easily come over here. And again, it's what a great view for a playground, man. Just right there. Right by the water. It's fantastic. I mean, you'd want to take your kids there because it's a nice place to be. So let's go ahead and connect a path up from right here over to by where our playground is. But let's kind of meander to get there. Because who doesn't want to meander, right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm totally right. There we go. I don't know that I want that to connect right there. We may eventually bring an offshoot over this way. In fact, we probably will. So I'm going to bring this up now. And we're going to go to this. Actually, I'm going to leave it smaller. Yeah. We're going to come straight off this way. I'm going to say go to here and then just see what we get if we slope up to this. I think this will be more palatable because we can always do work on this side to make that look a little bit better. Even the slope works. Like, look how it's continuing to hold my slope points, even though I'm moving really far away from where I started. You couldn't do that in City Skylines 2. It would get confused. Or City Skylines 1, it would get so confused. Oops, I started from a different point there. That was my bad. So, like, I can do this just all day. I just continue to bring this further and further over. And now, look, we are starting to get a nice, gentle sloped area here. Do I need that much of an area? No, of course not. But I can use it if I want it. So I'm going to bring the brush strength way up. My size way up so that we're averaging out a larger area and kind of undo what I just did. I just wanted to kind of play with that and show it's possible. Not going to be able to completely undo it, but I'm sorry. This side's the worst. I do like that it will let you do just a continuous slope, because that would really help to then make like just kind of a different levels for a neighborhood. Terraces is the word I'm looking for. So let's get a park in here-ish. Let's extend this road on out some more up our slope that we just made. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Now let's extend this out. Cool. And then we will try to get a good connection here, since we are on slightly flatter land now. Lovely jubbly. And then I want parks. Big parks. Sadly, you can't like connect these parks together like with their pathways. But I'm thinking if I do like large city park there, large plaza there, and then I can just come through with paths at a later time to be determined and make this all look like just one place. But I really wish, because like this, I get it has a fence around it. That's fine. But this, I'd really like to be able to attach paths to that. Like, I'd like to be able to come in here and say, hey, let me connect to those existing paths. That's why I'm looking forward to like a tool like Anarchy again. Because that's what allowed you to do that in City Skylines. And I think it would be fantastic to have it back. So we will do just a bit more medium density right up here, but we're going to mix it up quite literally. First, we're going to do our row housing. Nope, don't do against the edge. We've learned that lesson. And I never can remember how far back they will go. So there we go. That's how far back they would go. Now, I'm a little concerned about what size of buildings we're going to get here. Yeah, those are too big. So undo that. Get rid of those. And come in with smaller buildings. I just realized this video's been going forever. I need to shut up. Everybody's probably like, yeah, Brandon, you should do. Okay, so that's a 3x2. What's a 3x3 get us? Another 3x2. So what's a 3x4 get us? It's not going to show me a crane. I want to see building sizes. So we're going to let this go for a second. So I want to see how big this gets. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And I like that we are starting to get some mixed use down through here. Yeah, this will be fine because, again, we're going to start building up towards really high density out that way. So I think, now's the time to do it. And I'm okay with the size of building we got there. So we'll do like some alternating here. We'll do like a couple 3x4s, and then we'll do like something up like that. We'll have some space in behind that just doesn't have anything in it. So be it. We'll just run some paths back there, put some trees in it, and it'll look just fine. So we do have a bit more higher density. We are going to wrap up soon. I know this video has gone very long. This is like the first time that I've played this game that I actually was almost enjoying myself and not just going, huh? Granted, I have, like I said, played for about 20 odd hours. Some of that, about 8-9 hours of that's been in the live stream. The rest of it has been just on my own. This is really not wanting to cooperate. There we go. No. Why did you make one? I just want, nope. Bad building. Go away. We have need for more low density stuff there. I'm kind of thinking, what are we going to put there? And I don't really know. I really don't know. We're still right about the same place we were with taxes. So let's definitely do low density all through there and right back here. Question mark? No, I'm not going to do there. But I am going to do here. And that absolutely takes care of all of our low density demand. And I think when we get more low density demand, we'll put it in behind the row houses. In fact, let's just short circuit what we just did and put it here instead. I think they'll just automatically adjust. I think it'll bring the demand back and then it'll like disappear again. I think. I don't know that for certain. Never really tried. Some more medium density. Oh. My game just alt-tabbed out. Sorry if that did a weird thing in the video. And now my mouse is forever moving around. Can we not do that? What's happening? Okay, we're fine now. That was very strange. I don't know if it's because my mouse finished recharging or not, but that was a thing that definitely happened. So do I want to... I don't want these higher density buildings here being on the alleyways, but what I'm thinking I want to do is something like this. I'm probably going to get 2 huge buildings, aren't I? Yep. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, I can't blame the game for that one. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. So we're just going to come through here and like do this until we meet in the middle. Cool. That works like that. I want to have these on the ends with some other medium density buildings in the middle. Okay, let's not do that because we know it'll happen. But we just also destroyed all of our demand for that density. So let's come back here where I was planning on building some commercial anyway. And build some commercial, but I'm going to leave a little gap. I don't want it right up against the residential neighborhood there. We'll do like a row of trees to give us a bit of separation. And man, industrial demand is through the roof. Okay, that's a good reason why. We have huge unemployment. So let us just extend our grid out a couple more spaces. We are starting to get in to some strange topography here, and I don't want to really cause problems with that if I can avoid it. I'll bring that out. He says as he just barrels through it anyway. And then we'll bring this one over and down. I really thought like our industrial demand would and jobs would really be met by all that forestry that we put in. So I'm guessing that they're running at like 100% now. Yeah, because they've got all the people they need for the most part. But we're going to get mass transit with buses pretty soon. Once the city starts making some money, we're going to do that. But we don't have any demand right now. It is starting to pop back. But that's probably a good place to leave it for now since I have been running my mouth for over an hour. I will find a way to cut this video down. It won't be an hour long by the time you watch it. But hey, thanks for watching so much. Again, if you have any feedback, tips for what I can do better or what I might be even doing wrong, please let me know. I welcome constructive criticism. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, comment, all that good stuff. It really does help out the channel. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.